Hello people, today we will learn how to create forms or quizzes using MS Forms, which is a tool already available to you from your school's subscription. Alright, before further ado, let's quickly jump into it. How to open the MS Forms interface to begin with? Well, it's pretty simple. You copy the link in the description or you copy it directly from here. Now, in the browser that we are typing it in right now, Janet is already logged in with her work profile. That's why I did not require for a separate login. However, in your case, you might need to log in using your school's credentials. Anyways, once you're over here, you will see this page, which is quite simple to understand, I believe. It's what is the difference between a form and a quiz? Well, what is the difference between a survey and an assessment? In a survey, you are only asking someone to share their opinion, or you are only asking for someone to share some information. However, in quiz, you are asking for responses against a question. We are going to talk firstly about creating a new quiz. Well, the moment you start a new quiz, it will be firstly asking you for a title of the quiz. Now, for today's example, we are going to create an assessment on the hottest topic in the world right now, which is COVID-19. So, we are going to call this quiz, you can call it anything, but it is better if it is in relevance with the subject and probably the sequence of the quiz as well. So, we are going to call it COVID-19 quiz. Description, you can put anything for description. I usually like to put the description of the quiz as in what is the purpose of this quiz. Now, add new. What this will do is gonna add questions in your quiz. Alright. Now, for this specific example, we have already created a questionnaire which we are going to use in order to create this quiz. You may not always need to do it because you can develop your questions as you go, but it's always recommended to have a good structure of assessment in your mind. Alright, the moment we click on add new, we see a couple of options turning up now. Now, what is this? We see choice, we see text, we see rating, we see date. We will be taking an example for almost all of these types. Alright, so we're going to start with the section of choice. Now, anyone would know that whenever we come to multiple choice questions, there are two ways of multiple choice questions. A question where there are probably several right answers, or a question where there is only one right answer. So, we will explore all those examples. Question 1. Coronavirus originated from this city. Let's just change the wording of it. Now, as we know, there is only one right answer to this. Okay. Now, do you know which of them is the right answer? Well, I'll let you take a sneak peek in this one. The right answer is Wuhan. Now, as an assessor, I know the right answer is Wuhan. That's why I select the correct answer tick in front of this option. Also, I can assign certain point to this answer. Let's give it 10 marks. Next, I can select whether I want to make it a multiple select answer or a single select answer. Now, in the case of this question, there is only one right answer, so I'm going to let it be unselected. This is the way you select. This is the way you unselect. And you will notice the moment you select the multiple answer, the icons here change to checkbox instead of a radio button. So, remember that point. When you want the students to answer only one right answer, let it be unselected or turned off. If you want the students to answer each and every question mandatorily, you will mark this as required. Going ahead, we'll try another kind of question here. A true and a false. coronavirus can be transmitted with hot air, with hot and humid climates. Is it a true? Is it a false? Okay. Now you see here there is already an option over there, no, automatically popping up, because Microsoft Forms anticipates what can be the second option that you might want to put there, therefore helping you save some time. So you can select no, and it will already put it there. In this case, you will see that the points is already populated. Why is this? Well, Microsoft Forms actually replicates or copies the question's basic settings like multiple answer, required, not required, or the points to be assigned from the previous questions. That doesn't mean that you can't change it. You can make it a 5-point question as well, or a 15-point question as well. You can make it a multiple answer. You can make it a required or not required as well. However, whatever changes you will do here are gonna be the basic settings which will follow on to the next response as well. Now, what is the next kind of question that we're going to put there? Alright, let's try a multiple select question. Coronavirus can spread through the following mediums. It will be a scary world if it was all of the above. Anyways, so as you can see, this is all radio button because we have this feature turned off, which is of multiple answers. So as we know that this is a question where there are multiple right answers, we will select a multiple answers feature here. Now here you can select multiple right answers. Now as the assessor, I know that coronavirus can spread through another infected person and air transmission. Therefore, I choose to select which of the responses are correct. Going forward, I'm going to jump directly into one of the questions where we can probably use some images. The question is, select the right way of wearing mask. Now this is a question where you require a visual aid. How do we go for it? You will click on the insert media option, and then you have images or videos. Now this is something which can be easily achieved by just going with an image. So I'm going to select image, and it will give you an option to either search for the image online or look for it in your OneDrive, which is your cloud space provided along with your O365 subscription. Or you can simply choose to select an image from the upload option. The moment you click on upload, it opens up the picture section or the picture library of your own computer, and you will need to select the image which you want to use for this specific question. We'll let the image upload in the question there, and now the image is ready. Select the right way of wearing mask, referring to the images below. Now it is similar to any other multiple choice question. Now they can choose the right way of wearing the mask. Over here also you have the option to either make it a multiple select or a single select response. Which one do you think is the right answer? I think it is option C. Let me know if you think otherwise. And ultimately, there are going to be some questions for which we will not provide them answers directly in form of an objective form, but rather we would want the students to answer in their own right. You have to select add new and choose text as an option. And over here, let's put down our last question. What is the full form of SARS-CoV-2? And we allow them to write the answer. Now this is a short answer, a single line answer. That's why we can let it continue with the same feature. However, if you wanted them to put a longer answer over there, you can select the option long answer, and that will allow them to put down paragraphs and larger sentences. But in this case, it's going to be a short answer, and we are going to put an answer right here. This is about it. This is how you put all the questions in a specific form. Now you can change the way the form looks to your recipients. and for that you can select theme. Alright, for this specific example we are going to go with one of the available themes. Alright, and now you can see this is how the theme of the form has changed. Alright, now you want to see whether this actually worked or not. Okay, well, how will student actually see this form? How would it look like to them? You can simply click on preview. I'm just going to put some random answers and questions. B. Submit. The student can choose to see how was the result. In this case, I did not do very well. You can also choose the option of letting the students not see their scores. That go to settings. Over here, you have this option of showing the results automatically. You can unselect that. That way the answers or the scores will not be revealed. Who can fill out this form? Anyone with the link you can respond? Well, as soon as you create a form, you also create a link for this quiz. Now you can choose that can anyone with the form link respond to this form or the quiz, or only the people within your organization. Now, since we want it to be sent only to our students, we should select this option. And when that happens, it's a good option. Why? Because it will require them to log in with their school subscription account or your school account, and it will also record their name automatically. And with this, you can also restrict that one person can respond to the quiz only once. Options for responses, accept responses. So this is the section where is the quiz currently active, right? Now if you click if you select accept responses, that means the quiz is open for people to take and they can continue attempting the quiz using the link that you have shared with them. Shuffle questions, you can select whether you want to shuffle all the questions or you do not want to shuffle questions. All right, now next level, how to share the assessment. Click on share, copy, and as that you can simply share it on any of your team's meeting. That's about it on creating a form. On how to find or how to extract the results of form, we are going to do another video. Thanks a lot for watching. Have a great time exploring Teams. Have a good day ahead. Bye.